So right now we're going to learn how to hold the yarn and how to hold the hook. And I've already put a little slip knot in to make it a little easier to follow along. But since you're right-handed, you're going to put the yarn on your left side, which that's where all the long stuff is going to be attached right into the ball. And we're going to have the hook in the right hand. So the yarn comes into left hand, hook in the right. So I'm going to start with the hook, because holding the yarn is a little more complicated and we need to have the yarn on the hook in order to kind of show you. So our hook has these little indents right here, and that's where you're going to put your fingers. You're kind of going to pinch it, right? So that the hook is going this way, not this way, and you're going to pinch it between your two fingers, and then you're kind of going to wrap your fingers around, right? So that, again, it's not like this, but it's like this. Okay, now that we're holding our hook with the hook pointing towards us, we're going to take our slip knot and we're going to put it over the hook. Now you want this short side to be on the right. So we're going to put it in, right, and tighten it up. Remember, you're pulling on the short side. So the short side is going to end up going this way. And as you move along your work, you're going to be working down the long end. Okay, so that's how you get that on there, and you're ready to go. So what you want to do is turn the yarn, so just around your pinky and up like this. So again, that's kind of just twisting it around your pinky and bringing it up. And then you're going to pinch your work, or your knot, right between your thumb and your middle finger, just like that. So it should look like that. And you're kind of holding that part down here, because what's going to happen is you're going to sort of keep hooking and keep drawing this along your finger, and it's going to slide along this spot. And again, you're just going to be working and working, and it's going to be moving along. So let's try that one more time. So you are holding, right? Holding like that. Short end on the right, and you're gonna hook, right? One wrap, and then back around and up, and then pinching your work. And that is how you hold your yarn and your hook to start your work. One important thing that you need to remember about holding your yarn is that you need some tension. Like, this needs to be tight here. It doesn't need to be so tight that you can't pull the yarn through, but it needs to have enough tightness that you can actually hook this and pull. If it's all kind of mushy, I have a hard time like grabbing and manipulating the yarn, right? So if this is just loose, I'm not going to be able to actually do anything. So what I want is to kind of pull this finger out. Remember, I'm pinching and holding here. And I'm sort of going to pull this finger out a little bit, right? So that, again, this has some tension to it, but not a lot. Like, it doesn't be like super tight and I can't pull it through, but definitely shouldn't be mushy. And so here's another important piece, because you're holding this tension kind of in your hand, right? That you want to make sure that every now and then, probably frequently, that you put your work down and you stretch your hands, right? Make sure that they're kind of nice and limber, so that you're not kind of like, I put too much effort into my hand and now I can't open it, right? So you want to make sure that you're stretching, moving your hands often before going back and continuing to work and holding that tension in, okay? So remember, put it down occasionally, stretch your hands out.